Did you know that to produce 1 single kilo of beef, around 15,000 litres of water are needed? Or that 1.95 quadrillion litres of water are being used every single year just to support the beef industry? How about that over 50% of Australia's land mass is being used by animal agriculture? These shocking figures uncover the alarming impact of animal agriculture on water usage, leaving us questioning, how did this happen? Because of the mainstream media's influence, a widely accepted notion was that the main use of water was in households through means of showers, taps and more, being used by billions of people each day. It wasn't until I stumbled upon a few special articles that changed the way I thought about this water pandemic. One study did a review of 1,000 articles covering climate change and found that 93% of them failed to cover animal agriculture as a leading cause of climate change. Another article outlined that over 15,000 litres of water was needed just to produce 1 kilo of beef. This meant to produce the patty for 1 hamburger, it would take almost 2,000 litres of water. Crunching the numbers, this meant nearly 2 quadrillion litres of water was being drained into the beef industry every year alone, which is around 64 million times the amount of water the average human will consume in their entire lifetime at 30.2 million litres. Of course, water usage in the animal agriculture sector can allegedly be controlled in some regions, such as the TWEED Shire.
Agricultural water use in the TWEED is probably fairly limited. There's intensive agriculture that happens at quadrillion and on vegetable farms, and those farmers irrigate their crops.
Even if it is possible in the TWEED Shire to lower the amount of water being used for animal agriculture, on mass animal farming scales such as the 1,000 mega farms in the United Kingdom alone, it is almost impossible to regulate the amount of resources being expended on upkeeping the animals. This ultimately leads to more and more water being used on farms like these, while many people all around the world experience huge problems with water security, killing off many throughout the years. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, approximately 70% of all freshwater withdrawals is used in agriculture, mainly for animals to graze to be slaughtered. The sheer fact that water, being so incredibly important to humans, being one of the foundations of basic life on Earth, is being exploited by such a significant extent for animal agriculture raises alarming concerns about the sustainability and ethical implications of our food production systems. While searching around the local school, I came across a local who was willing to share his thoughts about the impact of animal agriculture on water resources. His insights shed light on the undeniable link between this industry and the escalating water crisis in our region. He expressed how the excessive water usage by livestock farming not only strains our already limited water supplies, but also leads to water pollution due to the runoff of manure and chemicals. It was evident from his words that he was deeply concerned about the future of water availability for both humans and wildlife.
Cows are pretty important. And I use a lot of water every day. And as you can tell, it's pretty dry out here, actually. I live in the area, I'm a local, so, I drink water a lot, and I shower 4 times a day. So water's pretty important to me, I gotta say. I did a documentary on cattle, and they drink a lot of water, like a lot.
As you journey deep into the truth behind water usage, you start to realize our planet's precarious situation. Freshwater sources all over the world are rapidly depleting, stretching our planet's capacity to its limits. According to the Geological Department of the United States, only 2.5% of all water on Earth is freshwater, the water we need to survive. Yet, amidst this crisis, there exists mass animal agriculture, guzzling up literal quadrillions of litres of water every year. And many still turn blind eyes to this, thinking to stop the unnecessary use of water, you need to take shorter showers, water your garden less, or even flush your toilet less. In the grand scheme of things, these minute changes in water usage will do nothing to shield us from the great impact that this pandemic is causing.
Yeah, well, obviously water's really important for our environment as well. It's not just there for, it's obviously needed for agriculture, but if we use too much in agriculture, it's going to have environmental impacts. We saw that back in 2019 in the drought in the TWEED when we had our driest year on record here, and there were a lot of the creeks were running dry, and Groundwater in bores was disappearing as well. So that puts additional pressure on any available water that the environment needs, is then potentially getting extracted for agricultural use. So putting further pressure on the environment. But
amidst all the challenges of water scarcity, sustainable practices arise all over the world that take positive steps to conserve water. An example is, of course, the Hare Krishna farm, which only sources food from sustainable sources, grows many crops themselves, and of course doesn't source any meat, eggs, fish, or any non-vegetarian items. This is of course a quite practical solution to problems with animal agriculture, to simply stop eating meat. Many people see plant-based meats to be the answer to the problem of killing animals for meat. Developed by scientists over many years, plant-based solutions offer a cruelty-free alternative to conventional meat products. These plant-based options cater to the growing demand for more sustainable and compassionate choices. By reducing water consumption and greenhouse gas emissions, these alternative options contribute to a more water-wise and climate-conscious future. Uncovering the far-reaching consequences of animal agriculture, I realized how it isn't just our water resources that we're pummeling, our environment is as well. Over 58% of Australia's land is being used for animal agriculture, and deforestation to clear these lands have severe consequences, as well as harming the ecosystem and giving animals such as monkeys nowhere to stay. And as unveiled by The Guardian, the major deforestation of the Amazon in 2019 was driven by needing land for animal agriculture. I went to speak with a member from the TWEED SHIRE Council to talk about how cows are leading to our ultimate downfall.
In Australia, we use 500 litres a day on one cow. And that's not even including the water we use to grow the feed, the water that we lose in urine, and the rain that comes down, and the evaporation into the clouds. And so these stupid old cows over here, this stupid cow over here, is sucking up all the water that could be going to the Africans. This one too, this one too, like a big fat one. There's a big fat one here. That one's like, oh, this is their mating dance, you see, mate. When they do that, you know they're about to mate. Oh, this one thinks I'm the cow, he's trying to mate with me. Oh, God. Oh, he's trying to mate with me.
I also decided to speak with a local resident from the school about this problem.
Did you know that one cow drinks about 30,000 liters a year? That is around too much water, okay? And then there are those Australian douchebags complaining about drought. I mean, how can they think of this? The government need to pay more attention to the cows, okay? You understand that, my friends? You need to pay more attention to how much water the cows are drinking. Come here,
These informants undoubtedly provided great insights into the secrets of water scarcity. Water is an immensely valuable resource that provides life and nutrition to all humans and animals on Earth. However, despite its fundamental importance, water scarcity has emerged as a critical issue, affecting millions worldwide. Millions of humans don't have access to water, while animal industries guzzle up quadrillions of liters of water every single year. It is extremely important that all people, regardless of their race or religion, have access to safe, clean water to ensure a happy and sustainable future. Thank you for watching.